Hello everybody, welcome to House Chores 101. Today we are going to go through and we're going to do the dishes. Okay, so what you need to do the dishes at home is I have a dish rag, a sponge, your liquid soap, a drying rack, and I have a towel underneath the drying rack so the counter doesn't get wet. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna fill the sink up about a quarter of the way full, and then as it's filling up, I'm gonna show you guys what I'm putting in there to wash today. Okay, so here goes. So I'm gonna turn my water on. And I'm gonna do just a little bit of a squeeze of soap, not a ton. A little goes a long way, okay? So what I have first, I have a really dirty plate. Must have been left from lunch. Looks like they had some ranch dressing on there, and I'm thinking it was from the chicken fingers. So I'm gonna put that in there. Kind of get that to pre-soak. I have a glass, tongs, a couple spoons, and a fork, and I'll put those in there to pre-soak. What else should I do? Oh, and I will do a pan, okay? So those are getting in there. And one other thing that I'll do is I'm gonna wash some knives, some cutting knives, but I won't put these in the sink because if I'm gonna do the dishes, that'll be enough water. If I'm gonna do the dishes, I don't want to put these in the sink because moving around stuff, I don't want to put these in the sink and not know where they are and cut my finger on them. So I'm going to leave these outside of the sink right now. So I'm going to set you guys up here so you got the view of the drying rack. So what I like to do first, usually I'll take my rag, dip it in the hot sudsy water, squeeze it out a little bit, get my glass. I'll do glasses first, and I'm spinning the glass, getting the top of it, and then I'll take my whole rag and I'll dip that in there, and I'll rub it around the entire glass, and then I'm gonna go on the outside of it. And I didn't want to fill up my sink. We have a one sink. It's called a farm sink. So I didn't want to fill that up a whole lot because now I'm going to take my glass and I'm going to rinse it with warm water. Okay, and I'll just let it drip in the sink a little bit. And I'm going to just place that right in the holder there. Okay. And now I'll take my tongs that I had. I used these, I flipped the chicken wings today, or chicken tenders for lunch. So use those. Scrubbing on the inside and the outside of them. Taking them. Nothing too bad on these, so I took my wash rag to do that. Rinsing them off again. And then I'll take this and I'll put it in the silverware holder there so it stays straight up so it drains down. And now I got a spoon. And I'll take my rag and rub the spoon part, the big part, really good. getting that really good and washing it off. Then I'll wash the handle next, and I'll just rinse. I'll put that straight up like that so it dries. I'm gonna see how this plate's doing after soaking it for a little bit. So we still have a little bit of ranch dressing on there. It looks like it's moving around a little bit after soaking, but I'm gonna take my sponge, dip that in there in the water, and just kind of rub it, and she came right off. The ranch did. So I got the front side, now the back side. Now I'm actually gonna just take my washcloth, my dish rag, and get both sides of it again. This is a pretty easy chore for you guys to do. Just fill up the sink with water and soap, dish soap. Fill it up, like I said, about a quarter or halfway full. And with warm water, however warm water you guys can take. And if you need to, let things soak a little bit in there. I got another little plastic spoon that I'm going to wash. And just keep on rubbing and scrubbing all the stuff that you need to. It doesn't take a whole lot of time to do. And I'm sure everybody at the house will appreciate you guys doing the dishes. And a lot of houses come with dishwashers nowadays. Like we have one, but I just thought, you know, I'm gonna do the dishes by hand today. So you guys can definitely do the dishes. And you guys can tell everybody that Michael from House Chores 101 told you how to do it. Now I have my pan, okay? And that was pretty clean before. Not too much sticky stuff, so I still have my wash rag. So I'm just kind of going in a circular motion around it on the inside, scrubbing it. And I'm gonna go on the outside now and just check my work to see if there's anything still in there. Nope, we're good. So I'm gonna take this and rinse it out, let it drip, put it in the drying rack. Now for those pesky knives that I had sitting out. So here's knife one, and I take my wash rag, my washcloth, my dish rag, and I'm going to take and wrap around the blade and just kind of slide it out, just kind of go one way with it, okay? And make sure you're safe with these knives, because they can cut you, and we don't want that to happen. And then do the same thing, rinse it, and put it blade down into the silverware holder. And I got one more knife to wash. And then we'll be all done with showing you guys on how to do the dishes on House Chores 101. And for drying, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and dry these after a little while, but I'll let them air dry for just a little bit. But yeah, you can either do it either way. Let them sit and dry, or you can dry them yourselves with a dish rag or a dishcloth, I guess. A drying rag. we'll go with that. So, well, that was me showing you guys how to do the dishes on House Chores 101. Now I want you guys to go out and try this and give everybody a hand at home, okay? Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a great rest of your day, and always remember, be kind. Bye.